sure is a ding-dang of a hoedown.
This is a Hootnenanny.
Oh, do you really think it'll work? You just wait. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I've been with a loose woman.
Freddy, is that you?
Yes, Father.
Who was she? Was it Tiffany from the post office?
I'm not gonna tell, Father.
Was it Brandy from the supermarket?
My lips are sealed.
Or Angie, the new teacher?
I'm not going to say.
So be it, my son. That...
I don't know. That was very scary.
Is that going through?
I think it was though.
Feed the stream?
I think so.
So we're live?
Yeah, we're live. Good morning. Good evening, everyone. Or morning, whichever, if you're listening over in Australia or something like that. Welcome to the Tuesday night Hootnenanny Cottage Cheese and Farm Report. To my right, your left is Mr. Jeremy Corp. And to my left, your other left is Sam West.
Hey. I can't stop saying butthorn. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
Holy shit. Gary Busey made this action movie called Bulletproof.
Have you seen the movie yet?
No, but I need to.
You need to.
Yeah, and he's like, the Mexican guy that played Machete, and he's like, the bad guy.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. He's like, talking with this arms dealer. And Gary Busey's climbing through the rafters like fucking Batman. And he's like ready to pounce. And they look up, they're like, what the fuck? And he goes, it's your worst nightmare, butthorn. And then they say something, he goes, yeah, and then jumps down.
How old is this movie?
I don't know, but it
was
wonderful.
It's early 80s.
I was gonna say because Busey.
Oh, it's before Busey had
rafters at this age.
yeah, it was before Busey even had his motorcycle accident and
no.
Yeah.
It was back when he was sane. And he's
this is before he told the kid from American Pie that you have to pitch from your have to. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say pre-rookie of the year.
Pre-rookie of the year. I think it was actually Predator 2, if I remember right.
Predator 2.
He was in Predator 2.
Shut your mouth before I fuck. That's fantastic.
I never saw Predator 2. I thought Predator 2 was Danny Glover.
He wasn't, yeah, but
Gary
Busey was kind of like one of the bad guys also.
Is this the trailer?
This is part of the movie. This is what we were talking about.
There's a 9-second clip of just the butt.
Is it like
it's like his nickname for bad guys. So I know you can't see this at home, but imagine where arms goes and talking.
And a guy that looks like
there's Danny Trejo.
Wow, Danny Trejo's yeah, if you go to YouTube and you search Bulletproof Gary Busey, you'll find it.
We have a deal. I just wish we had somebody good to shoot at, that's all.
Hey, man, don't you know that's illegal?
The fuck is this?
Your worst nightmare, butthorn!
and so he drops down. He's got 50 people shooting at him, and all he's got is a 6-shooter. What an awesome shot he is. This is we're just gonna watch. We're just gonna watch Gary Busey's. Well, and the fact that Danny Trejo is using a rocket launcher and
Get it. But Busey's 6-shooter takes out the whole.
he's not even dirty. So go look up Gary Busey is bulletproof and have yourself a good laugh.
Okay. Do people on Facebook know that we're on?
Yes, I've already posted onto
Okay.
that. 2 people in my crowd. So there we are.
That's great. Hey, it's me and you, Sam.
Nice. It's doubling every week.
We're kind of.
Can you listen directly from Facebook?
No. When I post what we're doing,
right,
people can just click on the link and it'll bring up my page.
Oh, that's gonna confuse the fuck out of my wife. 2 links.
2.
She said she might listen. Now she'll never hear it.
Well, good thing we're trying to get this
recorded. Computer will be crashed when you get home.
It's That's why I bought her her own laptop.
I sent this guy to Nigeria $5,000.
She can fuck it up all she wants.
Oh no. So
That's
what
why
else
no-
is going on?
Yeah, let's start the show.
We are starting the show. This is how the show works. We're just talking random.
But you actually have subjects, right?
Not really tonight.
we were
I-
given
I,
homework.
I did. Did you do your homework?
I did four of the 5.
4 of the 5,
I didn't
but
get
you don't
homework.
have.
What homework are we talking about here?
Well,
Oh, look at this unprepared.
yeah. I know.
That's what I'm saying. My dog ate it.
Well, then we might just save it for next time then.
No. I bet you he'll come up with stuff off the cuff.
Well, okay.
That'll be fine.
The homework was your top 5 earworm songs that get stuck in your head.
All right, I'll
Okay, now
figure it out.
You can
right.
figure it out.
But here's where my confusion lied.
Yeah.
Do you want like shitty songs get stuck in your head?
No,
Do you want current songs get stuck in your
It's
head.
whatever.
Great songs?
No, not even great. It's whatever you find yourself whistling to, humming to while you're by yourself or at work that you go, why the fuck am I?
I've got 2 already.
Because you tell me earworm,
Yeah.
that sounds like a bad thing. So I'm automatically
No,
thinking
well,
shit
it can
songs.
be. It can
Because,
be
like,
a
if I
bad
get
thing.
a good song stuck in my head, I don't mind. It just makes me happy.
Well, yeah. My list is a couple good songs in my
Okay.
opinion.
All right. I came up with 4.
You came up with 4.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
got 2 right now. It's
All
ready.
right.
Simmering.
We gonna go one at a time or down the line?
All right. Well, we go with.
Sam, go first. You got
Yeah, go
2, right?
first.
The song from the Cleveland show.
The theme song.
Oh yeah. I don't even like the fucking show.
Mustached face.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is a great song actually.
And even a bear.
Yeah.
And I don't even like. I'll just be working, and all of a sudden it's just boom.
You know my favorite part of that show is David Lynch plays the bartender. Have you ever watched the show?
No, not really.
No, it's okay. It's not great. But if you piece that happens,
My name is Cleveland
We'll let this ride
Brown,
for a second.
and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a band. Through
I've
good
not
times
seen one
and
episode.
bad times, it's true love we share.
Is it?
And so I found a place where everyone.
songs like this. Actually, me and my wife were having a conversation about this not that long ago, where like, remember like in the 70s and 80s where there'd be a TV show and then a theme song that summed up the show?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
my favorite theme song show was the Perfect Strangers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It gave me goosebumps.
Standing tall on the wings of a dream. Yeah, no, that's good. And it kind of gives you a synopsis for what you're about to see. But now shows don't do that anymore. That's kind of bullshit. Like,
Well, what was it? Big Bang Theory, which is a show that I'm currently getting into, has that theme song, and I think it's one of the only shows that kind of
isn't that the Bare Naked Ladies song?
Yeah, and then I think
Did they
I
write
think
that
only
for that
CBS
show?
shows do it.
Yeah, I don't watch anything on that channel other than How I Met Your Mother, and it's just kind of like a little instrumental thing that lasts a couple seconds
Yeah.
and they go
Well,
on.
yeah, most theme songs are only 10 seconds long anyway.
Right.
Like Modern Families.
Like remember Growing Pains?
Yes.
Like a good 20% of that show was the fucking
15
theme song.
minutes was the theme song.
So yeah, and it was a great song.
Before Kirk Cameron came out and converted everyone to Christianity.
It's like, come on, you guys like Jesus?
Kirk Cameron, he died for your sins. Don't worry about it.
Not Jesus, Kirk Cameron.
No, give me Kirk Cameron.
Anyone
It's in a book somewhere.
Has anyone seen that picture of him at his birthday party? Like no one's there. There's like 2 people. He's blowing out
I would have gone to
blow,
Kirk
blow,
Cameron.
blow out a cake on this table, a very small cake, and no one's there. And it's the most saddest looking picture in
I
the
would've
world.
went.
I wrote a fan letter to Kirk Cameron as a child. No. Okay, it gets okay. I'll tell you.
Tell
this
me
shit.
you have a copy of this.
No. I don't have a copy of it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't actually send it to Kirk Cameron. I sent it to Ben. When I was a kid, I got a Kirk Cameron like fan book through a book fair in school.
You got Teen Beat magazine.
No. It was a full-on fucking autobiography of Kirk Cameron, circa like '87. Okay, and there was addresses to write to the cast in the back. Jeremy Miller.
Jeremy Miller,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And I got back nothing.
What?
But like a year before that.
But you said you wrote to Kirk Cameron, right?
Yeah, that was the part I lied about.
So you actually
I wrote to Jeremy Miller.
Don't lie about that.
No, but I did send a fan letter to Moonlighting. Shit, I'm brain farting.
Sybil Shepherd?
Sybil Shepherd, and I got an autograph.
The secretary.
No. No,
Or
it was a big-
Booger. Did you send one to Booger?
Curtis Armstrong? Yeah. I think he's on the Cleveland show too, actually.
Is he?
Yeah. No, but I got an autograph picture back of Sybil Shepherd.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
So okay, what's your song?
Oh, all right.
Who's got it all written down on the
Oh, yeah, it's a parchment.
Parchment paper. Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne.
God damn it, that was my next one.
Shit, was it really?
Yeah, it was. That's a great song. I don't care if it's by. I like it.
Do you?
I do.
I like it when it's on, but then it's like sex with a midget. It's like you feel really bad after it's over.
Yeah.
Never know.
No, this is the There's the nerd girl, the punk Avril. You guys can't see this, but Sam just starts dancing. I sort of think this version of Avril is about the hottest she's ever been.
No, they got divorced.
Yeah, they got divorced.
I mean, I thought that was gonna last.
I did too. I wonder if she ended up with a fat lip.
Probably didn't listen.
No, don't.
Get it?
Don't do
Get
that.
it?
No, don't do that.
It's a Sum 41 song.
Nothing wrong
Fat
with
lip.
Spousal abuse. Elvis Costello sings about it all the time.
What spousal?
Yeah, totally.
Sum 41 or spousal
The
abuse?
song "You'll Never Be a Man." You ever listen to that?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, he's all about punching women. No big. He's like the Brian Setzer of not rockabilly.
Brian Setzer's coming down to St. Louis, by the way.
Does he have a history of beating his wife?
Brian Setzer does. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, he just seems way too cheery for that.
He does.
George
but,
Thorogood's is coming down to St. Louis.
What?
Yeah.
I got coffee for. He wasn't there. When I was working at the Starbucks in Oklahoma. Like there was a big casino, like big Indian casino. And they had big acts come through, like Peter Frampton came through there and shit. And like this lady came in, she was looking at coffee, and I was trying to help her. She's like, "Oh, it's for George." I'm like,
George who?
Because George Thorogood. I'm like, "Oh, all right." And so that's my story. That's about it.
All right, my first one
Okay.
is
These eyes.
you recognize it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At this point, no, I'll be with you on this one because it's like these are.
Yeah.
These eyes.
But this is not the reason why it's stuck in my head all the time. This is the reason.
Cry every night for you. These arms Michael Cera is singing it in his party. Hold you again.
Everyone's doing code and stuff like that. But it's
They confuse with somebody else and like,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
really good singer.
Yeah,
He's a really good
yeah,
singer. Okay,
oh, yeah,
I do
yeah.
remember.
Yeah. At work, someone knows this, that it just gets stuck in my head. And I cannot stop singing.
And you
I'm like
broke it.
Hartman. It comes in
You
and
broke it. These eyes.
and so I have to go through that whole scene, not through the whole song, just at least that whole scene to, get it out of my head. So that's my.
No, that little vocal thing. These eyes.
These eyes are and I don't remember the words, and I just go, these eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah, so.
Whatever
You-
works.
You got another one yet?
I just had it. I just brain farted. Hold on, it'll come back.
There's nothing saying we can't have the same one, right? Play that
No.
fucking Avril Lavigne clip
Well,
again.
all right, well, here we go.
I want to be your girlfriend. You're so fine, I want you, mine, you're so delicious. I think about you all the time, you're so addictive. Don't you know what I can do to make you feel alright?
And it's awful.
There's some other newer one I heard too that my wife liked that I can't remember now. That was pretty much sounded exactly like this one.
No.
I don't know what it was though.
Song "Pretty Words" by Elvis Costello. One gets stuck in your head pretty good.
All right, pull it up
It's
because
catchy.
I don't know it just by the name.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
It's not even there. Well,
No.
never mind. I can't play it.
It's okay. Everybody, be quiet.
Okay.
Sing. Fucking perfect. I love it. Nick, what's yours?
That's what gets stuck in my head. I'm just like, I don't even need to know the words. Don't worry about it.
Your turn or my turn?
This is my second one.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Oh yeah, I love the song. Will
You picked like 2 good songs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these are ones that, and they're currently stuck in my head at work.
We should,
All the time. I'm always-
revisit this topic. With,
Yeah, well, yeah,
like,
we can-
with a little more structure.
Well, yeah.
Because I
They
picked.
also do like side one track ones. Like,
Well, you want to
I've
do
never
my
heard of
melodies?
that. Yeah.
I think we should do that.
What's
Little
the,
Latin loopy loop.
was it Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels?
No!
Or okay.
Righteous Brothers.
All right. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's that bedroom intruder song.
Oh.
Is it hide your kids, hide your wives, they raping everyone.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, the Antoine Dodson.
Yes, there it is. Okay.
Well.
Well, obviously we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So you gotta hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Antoine Dodson.
There was a Halloween costume. This guy.
Yeah, he had a Halloween costume.
Ringtones. This guy. He was on what was it? I think it was maybe that Mark Hoppus show. With the guys that do this auto-tune.
Yeah,
news.
auto-tune the news.
And they donated half the profits to him from the sale of the song, and he bought his family a house.
Yes.
Like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
He didn't have like a Coke party. He bought his family a house.
No, that's nice. And you'd think a guy who looks like that would want the Coke party
Oh,
first.
I mean, I would want the Coke party.
No, exactly.
You know, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Coke party
Thought
and
I-
Little Caesars.
I haven't had Little Caesars in years.
That's
You still
what
get
we're
2
doing. That's what.
pizzas? You still get 2 pizzas when you
No, you only get one, but it's only $5. $5 for a pizza.
Oh. Remember when they were square and you got like 2?
No, it's not
paper?
square anymore. It's they're circles now. They
What?
yeah, well, yeah.
Crazy bread. What is crazy bread?
Oh, it's the breadsticks and some about them. I don't
They're like a brick thick. It's always in there, but they're like, I know everyone can see me do this, but they're a couple inches wide.
Nick's holding up his fingers to demonstrate how large his penis is.
Pretty much girth. So
How big's your age? Black Betty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Black Betty.
That's a good song, though.
But I like it when from Tosh Point Over, the guy's like, I need Namber lamps. Like when they do that. I can't find that version of it. The epic Beard Man fight, like the guy that gets his ass beat.
No, I haven't
like,
seen it.
Need Namber lamps.
Oh.
And they put it into the song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Black Betty.
There it is.
Namber lamps.
Black Betty. Okay,
there
here
it
we go.
is. This is the most awesome thing in the world. Oh,
What happened?
hold on. Oh, is this making?
Oh, is it for a
No, I have to. What? I have to sign in. Are you kidding?
Hey, it contains adult content, young man. Verify your age.
Epic Beard Man's terrifying. I mean, he's crazier than shit. My mama died.
I didn't even see it. It's funny.
So this guy's. Give you a background. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, this is just the one where the guy punches. The kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have seen this, but I haven't seen it in Black Betty.
Oh, this is awesome.
Why did they pick Black Betty? Do you think?
Oh, you'll find out.
Does he
And I didn't know that.
Does he call it a ghetto blaster at any point? Because an old.
Shh. Right, quiet.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, love that. Yeah. So whenever we go to Texas Roadhouse, then Black Betty plays almost every half hour.
Yeah.
So I have to sing Ambulance.
Every time we go there, my youngest son, he's 9 now, gets up and dances with the girls.
Does he? Good for him.
When they get in the aisle, he like looks at me. He's like, "Ken," I'm like, "You go out there, you shake your shit with them girls."
It's like, don't ever ask ever again.
You just go, and they love him. It's awesome.
Cool.
Wrong with that.
My third one is also on the long lines of Antoine Dodson. It is a
Okay.
auto-tune song. This was a preacher doing the prayer before a NASCAR race.
Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa.
Amen.
Amen.
chorus. That's all I say.
No, that's the part that gets stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, the Free Bear and Home.
Yeah.
And that's where they're doing their little contest for NASCAR or whatever. That's the sounder for people call in. So that's been stuck in my head for the past
they're
month
just
or so.
They're funny, but they're just kind of getting started when I leave. I leave the house like 5:30.
Yeah,
I work at 6.
Yeah,
so they're still waking up. So.
Yeah. Well, I podcast them and I listen to them basically after the show's done, so I'm always a day behind.
Can you do that for free?
No, but I got in before they raised their prices of the podcast. It's only cost me like $3 a month to get all their shows and videos and whatnot.
Okay, I don't know the name of this song. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Cobra Starship, but it's that like da la 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 la.
Name that tune in 4 notes.
You make me feel so da 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 da.
Okay, I think
I have no clue what the name is, but I hear it all the fucking time at work.
Which still bugs you make me feel.
Okay.
It still bugs me that the lead singer of this was the lead singer of Midtown.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Gabe?
realize that. Okay.
Now that's how they went from Midtown to dance pop.
These guys dress like a bunch of assholes, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, see, this one was really organic because all day at work I was thinking about the assignment you gave me, and I heard this, and for the rest of the fucking day I'm walking around going, that. La, 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 la. It's the girl, I think.
Or Sabi.
She's pretty hot.
Yes.
And then this is the girl that's, I don't think she's in the band, but she's on the song.
Yeah.
Like anybody who knows me, I got a thing for sexy Nubian princesses.
What's a Nubian?
But this girl is kind of my thing.
That's Midtown. The bass player, lead singer from Midtown. Yes.
I knew that when they did that Snakes on a Plane song, he was from something else.
Yes.
But I didn't know he was from Midtown.
Yes, it was from
Midtown.
Midtown.
It's really not that good. Are you guys like fans of that?
Oh, I love Midtown. Like their last album.
Weren't they kind of like that overproduced, kind of like Newfound Glory type?
Yes, but
when I was 16, that was good.
Yeah,
we
like their first
gap, don't we?
small one. Because Midtown's first album, they were on Drive Through Records, which was also
that was kind of
Newfound
their
Glory.
thing, yeah.
And then I think they were still on Drive Through, but they put out their second album, which was a little bit harder and a little bit not as.
What song did Midtown cover that they did a fucking great job at?
Oh, the Your Love.
Yes, they did
Oh
a really
my
good.
God.
They did a really good
Oh,
job.
you haven't heard that? Oh,
yeah, they did a really good job. It was either that or Branston, but Branston did the police.
They
cover
did.
that I liked.
Which is. They did.
I've never heard any other song
King of
other
Pain.
than
They
the
did King of Pain. Oh
Other
my
than King of
God,
Pain,
that makes gives me goosebumps. The Police tribute album makes my.
Wasn't it like a bunch of fucking hardcore bands?
It was. There was another band that did "Wrapped Around Your Finger," which I think was another good one, but I can't think of who did that song.
Okay.
Did you check out Gaslight Anthem or not Gaslight?
Horrible Crows? Not
Yeah.
yet. No, I will. Definitely will. I did just download Gaslight's iTunes sessions.
Really? Oh, they put it out. Yeah, because they wanted to wait to put that out. The record label, they switched record labels, and the old one was like, "No, we're putting this out now," and pissed them off.
Yeah, they're out. They signed to a major label now. I can't remember which one, but yeah. No,
Right.
I haven't. But the iTunes sessions, it's almost entirely covers. Really? They do a pretty good version of. I think, was it American Girl? Tom Petty? No, Refugee. It's really good. It's worth checking out.
Oh, here's
for those of you with iTunes account, download legally, kids, like I did.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know that either. But I wasn't a Midtown fan, so it's in a term I can understand that. Yes. The whole him finding out that Midtown
Was your mind blown?
No. Equate this for me to bands I like. It's like finding out that who is in what.
Who was in what?
Rivers Como is in
Oh yeah, what did he do?
Beyonce.
No, Rivers was in a. I heard the damn song at the mall a couple weeks ago.
Oh, not Lupe Fiasco. The other kid is just like him. I got the magic.
Yeah,
in me.
that.
Bob, B.O.B.
That's
yeah.
the most worst song I've heard ever.
Well, guess what, fuckers? I found my 5.
I've got my 4.
Okay.
4. That whistling from Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to pull it up. You guys could do it.
I was watching an old movie the other day, and that was in it. I don't remember what movie it was. So, like, I don't think that's exclusive.
I have just, we may have been watching the same thing because I just heard that again recently on something other than Kill Bill.
Yeah.
And I learned.
Well, it's not surprising that Tarantino.
Oh, American Horror Story.
The premiere, the first episode. No, that's exactly it. Because I finally just got around to watching that first episode, which was fucking great, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's a great series.
Don't tell me anything, because all I've watched is the pilot.
I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
But no, that was really, really good. No, that's where I heard it. You're absolutely right.
Okay,
And the only reason, and that's how I learned the name of it, because I watch everything on closed captioning in my bedroom, so I don't have to crank the volume when the kids are in bed. And like it actually put up.
Whistling.
No, it put up the name of the song. It like said whistling by.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Who's it by?
I don't remember. I have no clue. I'm just like, oh, that's who does that, and then it was immediately gone. So.
Fair enough.
All right, your turn, Nick.
Sam will appreciate. I think you'll appreciate this too.
Yeah. This is not the Eddie Money song I would have picked. This is great.
Which one would be that? You pick?
I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's my favorite song. You know what? The only reason this kind of but I never knew until maybe a couple years ago that he says, just like Ronnie said. I just.
What'd you think he said?
I had no idea. I just sort of like undulated when I was singing along in a car, and then like when I found out what the words are, I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
But it's Ronnie.
Like, it's Ronnie Spector.
Yeah.
She sang the song, "Be My Little Baby."
Yeah.
But that just kind of like is like.
What's the point of it?
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? It's a great song.
It's like, just like Ronnie said, and guess what? Ronnie's here to say what she said.
And she looks like a dude.
You guys remember what Ronnie said? Because she's gonna say it again.
Well, it could be just like Ronnie said, and she sings "Shitting on a Toilet." It would still be a great song as long as she sang it that way.
That actually would have made a better song. Because right now, instead of that little shitty story I said about the lyrics, I would have been like, guys, she talks about eating toast while shitting. This song's brilliant. All right.
So we got one more, and yours is the B.O.B. with.
No. I haven't. No. I've got two. I've got two more.
Or did you do your 4? I thought yours was the.
The last one was my third one. I'm on 4.
We're on the 4. Yeah, I did my 4.
Anything by Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
There's no need to play it.
There's no need to play it.
No, it's I fucking hate them. But any given song, I'll hear it once, and I'm walking around and I
talk about a group that uses auto-tune a lot.
Yeah, nobody in that band has any talent except for the girl.
Fergie.
She actually can
well,
sing.
the only talent she had was when she was on Kids Incorporated.
That was a great show.
She's good at peeing in her pants on stage too.
You know what? That doesn't bother me. I can look past that.
Whatever. Didn't Wendy O used to piss her pants?
Yeah, but you expect that from me.
She looks like a pants pisser. Fergie, on the other hand. All right, go ahead, Sam. You got one more?
I lost it.
Dr. Pepper with cherry, and she pees her pants after she drinks it.
Oh, when you chug a whole can at once.
Somebody else do that. I'll think of mine.
All right.
Well, I guess I got my 5.
Yeah, do your 5. Your 5th.
Yeah. And I don't even listen to this song a lot. I just find myself. Yeah. Does it? I like the. I mean, I like the Postal Service version better.
No, I like it. Yeah.
But I'm usually, and it's mostly what it just pop in my head. I start whistling at work because we don't have music at work.
How do you whistle this song?
You don't have music at work?
No.
shit.
You've been in there a couple. You haven't heard any music. There's no music. I've got knobs for volume and stuff like that, but before I got there, they took out the music system because it just
makes copiers louder. You turn it up and it goes. Like all of a sudden the copiers are just really fucking loud.
Well, I think it's really bad. We have this machine that folds papers and like brochures and stuff like that. Well, it goes really really fast, so it sounds like a fast bass drum beat. So all I hear is Metallica's Battery. Whatever.
It's a good song.
Well,
a lot of songs
but it's just like, well, all right.
Oh, I've got my 5.
All right.
All right, go.
Watch out, here I come.
You spin me
right, baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a sexy guy. You see the video for that song?
Have you seen him now?
Did he went full post-op, didn't he?
I don't know if he went full. It looks like he went full post-op. I don't think he.
Who is that? See, I don't know who does it.
Dead or Alive
was his name,
but I can't remember his name because I might be mixing up my groups. But if I'm thinking of it right, the lead singer of that band went on to start acting.
No, he was on a reality show, kind of like Big Brother.
But he was in he was in Pulp Fiction.
Was he?
Yeah. Do you remember the scene? And I think it's only in the second half with Jules and Vincent Vega, where the guy who comes out from the back and fires the fucking hand cannon that misses him.
Pete Burns is the name.
Yes, Pete Burns. That's who plays that guy in Pulp Fiction. After he was in Dead or Alive.
Well, there he is. There he is now.
Yeah, that sang that song that you're talking about.
Oh. sound like Sulu. Hello.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Personal life. He had cosmetic surgery in 2006. Burns was after collapsing due to kidney failure. Well, that has nothing to do with whether he has a penis or not.
No. Maybe they cut his dick off and stuck it where the kidney goes.
He had a special called Pete Burns Cosmetic Surgery Nightmares. I don't think that's the kind of show I would like to have on TV.
What country did that air in? Because that was not in this.
It was in the UK.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Our reality television's got really fucking bad, but thankfully
it appeared on Celebrity Wife Swap. How does that work?
What? Oh, that's the one.
Well, it was a civil partnership, so.
Doesn't the title of that show make you think it's something filthy?
Oh yeah. I mean, I was hoping it was.
No. It's like just
Celebrity Wives put keys in a jar.
It's like all it is two moms go live at different houses, but I hear the words wife swap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
right?
yeah. Well,
that's ridiculous.
Yes, of course.
That's fucking. There's no truth in advertising.
Yeah. Well.
Take a little break.
Yeah, we can take a little break.
No, we can't yet.
Oh, you've got your. You got I'm not playing it.
Why? It's a great song.
It's awful.
No, you're right. It is awful, which is why it made it on my awful list. You had another subject that you wanted to cover?
No,
too. Something about an 80s song.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that after the break.
We'll do that after the break here. Okay. Let me pull up a nice long song to play while the two go smoke and I watch them smoke outside of the cold. So if you guys, out there listening, need to go make a sandwich, go make a ribbon. All right, sure, Ribbon Mike, we're back.
Do we have any listeners?
Let's see here. They all went away.
No.
2 people still. So.
All right, we didn't drive them off. Can you tell us who it is?
No, it's probably, if I had to guess, it's either my sister and my brother-in-law. It's the only 2 people I can think of that would probably listen.
Do we take live phone calls on the show?
I'm not going to tonight. I'm just going to keep it like that. So.
Skype, yeah, I had a.
I'm doing, getting everything sound-wise and everything like that too. So we'll one step at a time.
All right, so what's this 80s song, man?
Oh, I think it's kind of. I think I've kind of lost my furor with it because it was just last Sunday. I just happened to hear.
You lost your Hitler with it?
Yeah, my fire, I guess. I don't know.
You can lose your Hitler.
I can lose my Hitler with it.
Let's
it
put
was
that in the lexicon.
It was.
It's like when you no longer
if you
hate
give
something.
up.
You're like,
I lost my Hitler.
I lost my Hitler. It's like that guy used to fucking really Hitler me, but I just lost my Hitler.
I could give a Hitler.
Bro, if I should, I could have a fantastic Hitler mustache.
I would no.
You should do it and keep it for a week. just
see what
to
happens.
just to garner or just to gauge the reactions of people.
Hi, bank. I'd like to get this loan.
Yeah.
I need to buy stuff. I'm making a big oven. I don't know if you guys do commercial loans for ovens, but I need. It's got to.
It's got to be really fucking big.
I mean, it's got to be real damn hot.
I'm not going to put people in it. It just has to be large enough to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to cook big things.
It's only going to be a gauge of measurement. I don't want you to think there's going to be.
You've seen the world's largest pizza, right?
Okay, that's
I'm
that's
planning
what I'm
on
making.
beating.
That's what I'm making. A big sausage.
You're
Big
not
sausage.
Jewish, are you?
Hitler just like gypsies too.
Oh yeah, he ate all kinds.
Yeah, if you didn't have blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah,
So I would have been fine.
Yeah, if you weren't
good.
waspy. I don't know.
I mean, I'm Hitler.
You should get that on a button. Wear it on your jacket.
I saw a picture of a really good button that said, "Happy notes." I was picture of Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's like, oh.
I also saw a bear toilet paper holder.
Have you seen the bear with the Batman symbol on its chest?
Oh,
where's
hold
that?
on, hold on. Let me bring that up. I know no one can see this, but
Speaking
I want
of
to
Batman,
see.
anybody watch Year One yet?
No.
No,
I saw something about it, but I didn't.
It was all right. I don't typically watch the DC animated movies. They pump them out so fast. But,
I like the Red Hood.
Because
That's worth watching. I thought that was pretty good.
The only reason I went ahead and got this one is because it was Bryan Cranston played Jim Gordon. I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. So I watched, and it's pretty much what I thought.
Justice League, I think Year One or whatever their first one was pretty good also. Oh, don't stop talking on Mike.
No. Eliza Dushku played Selena Kyle. It like pretty much ended as as sort of the inception of Cap. It was pretty spot on. I mean, I've got the trade for Year One, so I was able to pretty much stick to panel animated. It's like they don't deviate at all.
There we go.
You know?
There it is.
Is that dyed or shaved?
I don't think it's shit. I think it's
Really, how his hair?
yeah.
Wow.
That is a big fucking bear too.
And that's really topical because that almost looks sort of like the Chris Nolan current Batman version of it. It's not like the curved Tim Burton wings. It really looks like, like Christian Bale's going to show up and scream at you for stepping in a scene.
So yeah, that's
Stare at it, eat it.
Yeah. Okay, no one knows what we're looking at.
No one knows what we're looking at, but I'll actually.
You've got the blog, right?
Yeah, I've got the blog. I'll post that to
should
the
go on
blog.
the blog.
Don't ask me what the address for the blog is right now.
I looked at it
no
today.
idea.
There's nothing there. So
There's only like 2 posts, or like there's a test, and then something about the Nirvana cat.
Yeah. Oh, and I've got to bring this up. Okay.
No, its wife does.
This isn't on the bullet points, but you may actually have to play this in the show because I watched this before I came over and made a mental note to bring it up. Okay, Courtney Love was playing a show, some other country. I want to say it was in Italy. This all happened.
Oh, this happened where
this week.
where there was holding up pictures of Kurt Cobain, and she's like, I don't.
It's like, I don't need to fucking see that. I was married to him. What do you think that does to me? Da, 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 da.
Oh, I will have to live with this kid, and
I have to live with his kid and his ghost. Like his kid, like bitch, it's your kid too. Anyway, that's not the thing that like I watched. And, like that's typical Courtney Love bullshit.
Oh, of
whatever.
course.
And she wouldn't come back on stage until the entire crowd started chanting, "The Foo Fighters are gay." Okay, that's not even the tipping point of the ridiculousness. I watched that whole video and I'm like, that's really entertaining, for lack of a better term. It was fun to watch. And then like the very next day, Italian TV did an interview with her right after it. Do me a favor while I'm talking.
Sure.
Go to punknews.org.
Okay.
She gave an interview of exactly why she did all that. And you should play the audio from that interview. It's only about 2 minutes, and it's some of the bat-shittiest, crazy things you've ever heard out of someone's mouth.
I don't think I need to play it because it's just probably what I think it is, and she's probably said something about baloney and
no, you're gonna want
cat
to.
litter.
You're gonna want to hear this. A little further.
Sorry, I just saw the white shirt. I know they not playing
Right
it.
here,
What
right
was
here.
it? Love
Yeah.
explains her stage rant against Dave Grohl.
Yeah, it's really great.
Dave Grohl craps more talent than that girl will
I
ever
know.
have her entire life.
And there's this.
And if there's any one person that I'm very jealous of, it's Dave Grohl.
Totally.
He's just
like, hey,
that
you want me to
bad
trap
at-
some drums? I got this.
Yeah.
You want me to sell out arenas and shit? All right.
All right, whatever.
No big deal.
I won't even have to suck while I do it.
Little Foo
I'll do
Fighters
it well.
moment in there. is because two things happen tonight. This usually happens. Somebody holds up a Kurt T-shirt. I think it's a compliment, But there's one song, Honey. It's obviously about Kurt. Okay, like I've never written a song about Kurt. Maybe Northern Star, but like. That's it, And Honey makes me cry. When we wrote it, it took us 12 days to write it because I kept crying. I couldn't sing it. So I don't need to see Kurt's face. 3 tears of Kurt. I don't think it'd be mean. But when people come to me and say, I love Nirvana, I wasn't in Nirvana. However, I do own Nirvana with my daughter. And because of tax laws, I have to give the money to the sister, Kim Cobain, and Wendy Cobain. So I don't understand what I was saying is, Dave makes $5 million a show. He doesn't need the money. His mother's a banker. His father's a stockbroker, and he's making $5 million a show. He's in the Foo Fighters, making a fortune. Why the fuck then does he have a Nirvana Inc. credit card and I don't? And last week he bought an Aston Martin on it. Okay, that's taking. Do you know that my mother-in-law?
He was in Nirvana.
My sister-in-law's homeless.
You were not in Nirvana.
Under the bridge that Kurt sang about.
It's like you are entitled to certain shit.
That my
as the
mother-in-law
spouse,
doesn't have a front door in the winter. Okay,
come on
her
now.
boiler doesn't work.
She's claiming that
she has
Dave
black
Grohl
mold.
should have.
And Dave bought an Aston Martin last week. Okay, so don't fucking
What
tell
kind of
me
car was
that
it?
the Foo Fighters. You can go like them
Was
all
it
you
an
want,
Aston Martin?
but don't say you like them in front of me,
She
or
said
I
it
will
3
walk
times.
off
I'm just
stage
want to
and
be
I will never
clear
come
on
back.
this.
I don't care how much more popular they are, because Dave knows that I know
This is great.
that he knows that I know that he fucking knows that I know. All right, so he didn't write one.
All right, that's enough.
Well, she's basically all pissed off, and she's claiming that Kurt Cobain's mother is homeless, living under the bridge that Kurt wrote the song "Under the Bridge" about, or not under the bridge, but
Anthony Kiedis?
no. Something in the Way.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He mentions it in a song, but like in all the Nirvana biographies, he's talking about. He claims that he lived under a bridge, which people,
I saw that on TV or something like that. Yeah.
But now she's claiming that Kurt Cobain's mom is so broke that
Kurt Cobain's or Dave Grohl's mom?
Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
Kurt Cobain's mother is so broke.
How broke is she?
That she's now living under that same bridge that Kurt once lived.
Well, why doesn't Courtney help her out?
And why did she just state that all the money has to go to Kurt's mom and sister-in-law? All the Nirvana Inc. money has to go to them, but yet
What's the Inc.? Is that
that's just like
I
the
think
holding
Dave
company for
Grohl
everything.
can buy an Aston Martin on his Foo Fighters money rather than
it doesn't make
rather
any
than
sense
the
at all,
Nirvana
because
money.
I think M. Night Shyamalan wrote all this.
She's claiming that she's broke. She's claiming that
because Hole sucks.
Well,
is there a hole anymore, or is it just Courtney
No,
Love?
well, it's sort of like the Screeching Weasel thing, where there's Courtney Love. It's called Hole, but it's a bunch of young kids that are in the band with her. I guess that's not totally like Screeching Weasel because Zach Damon was at the band at one point, but they're still touring. The first Hole record sucked ass. The second one was decent, but it's just kind of common knowledge. Kurt wrote it. Second one did well. Billy Corgan wrote it.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened after that point? No one knows. But anyway,
Well,
all
I think
this money
did
that's...
they get into a falling out too or something like that?
Yeah, well, she's never not gotten into a falling out with anybody.
Well, that's true.
You know? Okay, that just kind of infuriated me. We can move back.
Oh, that's fine.
To your subject, but no,
No.
She's talking about how she has to give all of the Nirvana money to Kurt Cobain's mother and sister-in-law, and then 2 seconds later talks about how that mom is homeless. She's fucking nuts.
Yeah, take care of your in-law.
Do something.
You're still family. Child connected to you, granddaughter and
yeah, I'm with you. 80 something.
It's like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You're absolutely right.
Someone jumped bail.
I would be more likely to have sex with Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. He's got a lot of kids.
Maybe
I read
tender.
his Wikipedia page. He's got a lot of kids.
Is that a show producer? Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show producer Wikipedia told me that he's got a lot of kids.
80 song, let's go.
Oh, I just happened...
You lost your Hitler.
Yeah. Starship. Not We Built the City.
That song's fucking garbage.
No, that one's garbage. But Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. I listened to that song because on Sundays they do 80s night on the local.
No. We listen to it all day long.
Yeah.
Casey Kasem first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
making
yeah.
Breakfast. Yeah.
So I'm listening to him like, man, this is a really awesome song. Why do people hate it so much? It is an awesome song.
No, it's not.
Okay, if that song was done today by any of these other pop groups or whatever,
all right,
this would be a #1 hit. It would be.
Well, if you just auto-tune ourselves and do it,
well, you might as well.
Damn Courtney Love money.
That's not enough. Her mother-in-law's homeless. No, you're not wrong, but that's why people remake songs all the time.
I guess so,
it was
but
a hit
it's just
then,
like
it could probably be a hit now. They
it's
put
like-
some fucking weird beats underneath it, and they
It's-
get a guest rap from Lil Wayne.
I think I just had an argument with myself in the car
hard.
while I was listening to like, this is an excellent song. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. And it only lasted for about half a day where I got
post it in the
I thought it might be a good topic, but obviously not. I'm alone in my world on this.
I will give you that, like, from a songwriting standpoint,
And I think that's where I'm trying to come from, is from a songwriter standpoint. Like, this is a badass song.
it's a
perfect.
well-written song. But man, see, I've got kind of a love-hate relationship with Starship. It's like I've never liked them.
Jefferson Starship?
Well, see, that's the thing. Jefferson Airplane,
Jefferson Starship was
and
good.
then Starship. I mean, they went from playing Woodstock, which is overrated.
Jane,
But
Find
they
Your
went
Way
from
Back,
playing
those two
Woodstock
songs?
to doing the fucking love theme from Mannequin.
Mannequin is a good movie, and you shut your mouth.
You're right. No,
Mannequin 2 was even better, I think.
Why'd you name it
Mannequin
Jefferson
2
Starship?
better?
Yes.
Oh, you're fucking crazy.
Why'd you name it
Mannequin
Jefferson
2?
Starship?
I love Mannequin 2.
Watch out, he's on the
hard
move.
to kill.
Okay, no, Mannequin 2 is not better. Mannequin, the first one, I'll totally give you. I had a monster crush on Kim Cattrall that I still got.
What was she, like 60 when you did that?
I don't care. If she was here right now.
Well, she's made of mostly oil and water, so she's
I
like
put that
she's
on
like
my salad.
like Velveeta cheese.
I put that on my salad.
You'd have to talk to the gatekeeper. If you wanted to get anywhere.
Rick Moranis?
Yes, you'd have to talk to Rick Moranis. Ghostbusters was on last night, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Who the fuck is Rick Moranis? I think that's the name of the episode.
It can't be. You just said it out loud.
I know.
You just referenced the fact that it might be the episode.
I know.
So you have to drop it.
I have to drop it. I know.
Yeah, way to go. Way to go. That's got to be a rule.
All right.
It has to be organic.
Fair enough.
Like my PBR.
Still made from the choicest ingredients, isn't it?
Choicest products.
There is choicest products.
I think they ought to be paying us to do this. Why are they sponsoring the show?
Speaking of which, if you would like to sponsor the show, you can you can get a hold of me at thesounds217@gmail.com, and then I'll get your contact information. That way we can have better equipment and better sound for the show, and have your product placed on there.
Budweiser had spread their advertising feces all over the show. They'll sponsor anything.
You got any other topics?
No, that's all I got. So has everyone else got anything going on?
We just talk about
I mean, I don't want to end on how I think Starship is a great Starship one,
You're not
or
gonna
Mannequin
come out-
2 was one of the greatest movies of all time.
No, I got one. Let's. Okay, so you're doing a podcast now.
Yes.
Which is great. I think you've been talking about it.
I've been talking forever.
You've had this,
ever since the term podcast came out, and the idea of it was like. Well,
I actually remember from the day that you stopped doing your show on Q&A, you had this fucking title. This Tuesday night.
This thing was.
And I know you've said on the show.
Yeah,
before
it's a totally ripoff of. I think I was a sophomore, and the kids that did this Kids in the Hall like television show for the local Chatham show.
How long did they go for?
They only went. It was only like 5 episodes, but it was like a Saturday Night Live Kids in the Hall kind of thing. And it was I think for the age at the time, it was one of the funniest things I ever saw, because I was always excited to turn on cable channel 23.
But like it probably has not aged well. If you saw it today.
Oh yeah, of course. No, it'd
Right.
be Clown Shoes of.
Yeah, but it's the name that you dug.
The name I dug. I thought it was very clever. So I decided to steal it.
No, hey, I'm all for that.
But if anyone can come up with a better name, I'm more than happy to steal that too.
No, I hate the name.
You hate the name?
Yeah, but it's not my show. And it actually has some history, so keep it.
Yeah, okay.
But no, what do you guys listen to podcasts? No, you don't listen to anything at all?
He barely works his computer, let alone listen to a podcast.
I'm not good with that technology.
Well, see, that seems perfect for you because you do landscaping, right? So it seems like, podcasts, iPod, or any type of MP3 player would be right up your alley.
I'm so rough on stuff, dude. Like I broke I break phones. No, I couldn't.
Yeah, he's got ancient. He's not even anywhere in technology land.
Oh no, dude! I have an iPod.
Okay.
Like I just don't bring it out because I do man stuff.
He's the Ted Kaczynski of the group. He hates technology.
I sit at home and clean my guns on the couch while watching Dukes of Hazzard with my dog. That's really not that far off.
It doesn't sound like you're a man for a living. It sounds like you're a hillbilly for a living.
Don't worry about it. Not a big deal.
All right, Nick, what podcast you listen to?
I listen to the Free Beer and Hot Wing show every day on the way to work and on my lunch and on the way back from work. When I'm not listening to that, I'm usually listening to the Nerdist podcast with
that's a good one.
I can't.
Chris Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick, thank you.
And Matt Myra and Jonah something.
Jonah, not Jonah Hill.
No.
Jonah something. Yeah, I can't remember.
That's a different guy entirely.
Yeah, just totally different.
Yeah.
But,
I can kill Jonah.
well, he's the Grimace.
Speaking of Jonah Hill, have you guys seen the trailer for 21 Jump Street?
No.
Are you fucking serious?
It doesn't look too bad, actually.
Jesus.
It's not like a remake. It's sort of a continuation from the show.
You know what the next remake's going to be?
What?
Never Ending Story. I guarantee it.
You know what? Now that you mentioned, I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
Oh, it will.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Never Ending Story.
Well, if they want an updated version of it, then just get the Newfound Glory version of it and use that for it instead.
No, they won't do that.
Yeah, that's still too old.
Yeah. Get something stupid.
Cobra Starship?
Cobra Starship to do it?
I used to be in Midtown. But I never told Sam. So he's flying out.
What else? Smodcast, anything on Smodcast when I get a chance to. But he's changed it to that whole 24-hour radio show now.
There's so many shows. I listen to like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
That's about it for me.
I haven't really listened to a full episode of Scott Mosier. Hello, test. Okay.
I don't know how. And it's funny. Scott Mosier is funnier.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He tells good stories. He's a good storyteller.
No, it is good.
WTF with Mark Maron.
I listened to the Nerdist episode with Mark Maron, and it made me want to go check out his podcast because they spent a lot of time talking about how he kind of like was really grilling Dane Cook.
He was
about joke stealing. But Mark Maron's podcast is set up where, like, if you want to listen to really old episodes,
you'd have to pay for it. Yeah, unfortunately. And I was actually able to listen to some of the old stuff before.
Did you hear the episode with Gallagher?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, was that as bad as I heard it was?
Oh, it was. He walked out like halfway through the interview because the guy couldn't really answer an effing question.
Was it like racial slurs and shit that I like?
He was asking about some sort of comments he made or jokes he made. You know, of course, Gallagher comes from a different time where that kind of stuff. Why do
you think he was smashing watermelons?
Exactly.
That doesn't get a pass from me. That old timey.
I know it doesn't get a pass from me either.
No. I get what you're saying.
But
yeah.
So
he didn't make the jokes on Mark Maron's show.
No.
Mark Maron was just asking him about.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And he wouldn't answer. Like,
he kind of like dodged the question, like, why are you bringing this up? Blah 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 blah. Smash watermelon. And he left.
Huh. He's like, hey, Mark Maron, pull out that garbage bag I gave you when I walked in.
But yeah,
so maybe him and Michael Richards should hang out then.
Might as well. They can go on a tour.
You know.
But no, it's a good. If you ever want to know the background of a comedian, how they live their, because they don't just get on there and tell jokes the whole time.
No, they're
actually having a nice conversation about the business,
stand-ups
what they do on their off time and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool as far as the talking to. But the only thing I have problems with, especially with Nerdist and WTF, is just that there's so many commercials and sponsorships for the. I know they're trying to make money to keep it going. It's just like, but it's like. This episode is brought to you by Audible. And it's also brought to you by Adam and Eve. And
So you're like the 99% of podcasts.
Yes, I am.
Wouldn't that be great if zombies happened during the middle of the protest?
We'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, no big deal. I get a zombie apocalypse and all those hippies get eaten.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. Or like a dragon came, Like
Is that why you were late? You were fulfilling your duties at Occupy Springfield?
Oh, totally. With
Yeah.
Ted. And me and him were holding hands and,
He was
dancing.
he was in his Abe Lincoln outfit.
I mean, really.
Last week when you told that story, I think it was the 2nd or 3rd time I heard the story, and I loved it just as much.
You want to know about Ted?
Yes.
Yeah. God, he's just such a turd, I mean, everything about him sucks.
Everything, huh?
Seriously, it's, because then I could, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I could just shoot him in the forehead and be like, I thought he was a zombie. Or, hey, you killed zombie Ted Keelan. What, he was a zombie? I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill anybody. I'm not
Good save.
Good save.
You could just graze the side of his head, Daryl
So,
style. There you go.
it's all right. The 2 people are listening are out of Minnesota, so they're not going to be able to narc
Why
on
we
your
got somebody
anything.
from Minnesota?
I bet Ted
Yeah, my
Keelan's
sister lives up in
stealing
Minnesota.
your free
right.
podcast.
What's that?
Somebody's stealing your free podcast from somewhere so it can't be traced by the government. I mean,
with a tinfoil hat on.
he seems like the kind of guy that take the fucking numbers off the side of his house because he thought that's how aliens tracked you down.
If you can find it on WMAY.com's website, they have the interview that the morning show host Jim Leach did with Ted, trying to find out why Occupy Springfield is going on, and the
And
guy
I'm
couldn't
sure he had
give
no
him a
answer.
straight answer
Yeah,
for the life of him.
Of course not.
And kept trying to turn the tables on him, like, well, why are you asking me that? Don't you believe in blah 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 blah? And still
Has
would not
anybody
answer
gotten a
this
straight
question.
answer from anybody in any Occupy movement about what they're trying to accomplish?
I think the best part
I
is
try
they
to, and I still get. It's nothing new. It's nothing new, as far as what people are angry about.
How does not going to work and dancing outside of a fucking building?
No, the best part about all this is that the government buildings won't let them put stakes down, so they have to sleep on tarps instead of in tents. So hopefully they'll all freeze to death. That's the best part about it.
Hold on.
The guy, I think it was Occupy Wall Street, that somebody came by and just chucked a bunch of McDonald's applications. Did you hear about that?
You said one of the funniest things ever once. You guys were in Chicago for like a Mates Estate show or something, and you had
Okay.
a bag of liquor.
Oh.
And a homeless guy asked you what was in there, and you told him vegetables and job applications. I will never forget that as long as I live.
then shortly after that, you and I got in a band together, and we wrote a song called Vegetables and Job Applications.
I love that. I still laugh at that every time I see a homeless man.
It's fucking hilarious.
I still don't have the heart to say it to him, but
I only did it once, and it was after a fair amount of booze and annoyance at Mates Estate. Mates Estate's one of those bands that is better on record. It's not that they play bad live, it's just they're so fucking shrill. It was at the Metro. It's like between the banging on the piano and the 2 of them trying to sing, it just hurt my ears.
it hurts earballs.
Earballs.
Well, is that it? Is that all we got?
I think so.
Are we tired?
No, I say we go for another hour.
Another hour or so?
We cut this, and you've got this week and next week.
Well, we could if we wanted to, but I don't know. Do we want to do that? Or do
No,
we
I'm
wanna...
kidding. I have to work in the
Yeah,
morning.
you have to work in the morning. I don't have to work in the morning. I can go all night. Thanks everyone for joining us. Hopefully this also will be up on MP3 format, and hopefully the sound came out good, because when I listen back to this, I'm going to make sure that it sounds crisp and clear.
Try not to Hitler anybody.
Exactly. Don't lose your Feurer, and we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.